Preparing for the U.S. Citizenship Test? Struggling to remember all 100 civics questions? We've got the perfect solution. In this video, we'll go through the 2008 version of the 100 civics questions at a slow pace and in random order to make memorization easier. Whether your test is coming up or you're just starting to study, this video will help you feel confident and prepared. Let's get started.
What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. Who makes federal laws? Congress. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Who vetoes bills? The President. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Name 2 national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What are the 2 major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name one right, only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who was the first president? George Washington. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. In what month do we vote for President? November. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. If both the President and the Vice President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Speaker of the House. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What are 2 rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion, freedom of speech. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense. Secretary of Education. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name your U.S. representative. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. Who makes federal laws? Congress.